What is up? Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. This is just going to be an update video for the global version of the game. Tomorrow, make sure you do tune in because we will be playing through the Extreme Z Awaken event. We're going to see how far we can get and, you know, how lucky we can get with the events. I hope you guys enjoy this one. Subscribe if you're new for more content. So, Extreme Z Battle Launch Celebration Campaign. So there is a nice little campaign to go alongside this. Numerous powerful Dokkan Festival featured characters will appear in the Extreme Z Dokkan Festival. In addition, you can perform summons in the Extreme Z Dokkan Festival ticket summons with Extreme Z Dokkan Fest tickets. Fest? Really? That? Okay. And they even put that on the tickets too. It literally says Fest. That's killing me. Put the T, please. Nitpicking, I know. That you can get by purchasing the Extreme Z Battle Challenge Pack. This is actually new to Global because Global has Pilaf's Trove and JP didn't. So yes, that is a part of Pilaf's Trove. We're going to go over that. I'm going to tell you guys whether that's even something you should even consider if you're a paying player, because sometimes those packs are pretty good, to be honest. A lot of times they're pretty crap though. But we'll go over that. We're also going to go over the new banner that is live with the Extreme Z Awaken event, and I'll tell you guys whether or not that's something you should consider pulling on if you're a free player, or if you're deciding, you know, between that and the Frieza banner, maybe you held off on Frieza summons, etc. So anyways, number one, Extreme Z Battle Launch Celebration Login Bonus. That's a thing. We do have a login bonus for a couple of weeks here. That's pretty cool. So the Extreme Z Battle event is live for that same time period until literally the end of the month, the last day of the month or so. And here is the challenge pack that is a part of the Pilaf's Trove. It looks like you probably get Funky Kais, and yes, Extreme Z Dokkan Fest. Extreme Z Dokkan Festival. There is a Dokkan Festival exclusive for the Extreme Z Battle. So they do actually go ahead and do this per Extreme Z Battle. So whenever Broly comes back as the next Dokkan, or as the next Extreme Z Battle event, an Extreme Z Awakening STR Broly, the one that came out, I believe, right before this Goku came out, the very first time he came out. But anyways, the very first Dokkan Festival STR Broly, whenever he drops with this Extreme Z Battle, they will have another Extreme Z Dokkan Festival as well. They didn't have one of these for Gohan, the free-to-play Namek Saga STR Kid Gohan that recently came out on JP. They didn't have one of these, I don't think. Maybe, but I'm pretty sure they did because he's not even festival exclusive. Anyways, in addition, Extreme Z Dokkan Festival ticket summons that can be performed with Extreme Z Dokkan Fest tickets will be available from 3/15 through 3/27. So they also are showing you that you can go ahead and take on Extreme Z Battle from 3/15 to 3/29. So what was this earlier? Oh, this is the launch celebration special missions. Forgive me, it's literally freaking 1 at night right now. I'm about to go to sleep right after this. Number 6, Dokkan events appear every day. Dokkan events open every day. So there's no banner for this. This is basically saying that every event is open all the time. Or, to reiterate, only Horrific Cell, Surpassing All, and Wreaking Havoc. It literally says right there. That's probably why there's no banner. I'm glad I caught that. Somebody would have been mad. Anyways, they are bringing out the Resurrected Warriors banner. So if you do need units, if you do have Frieza, they will bring out the category banner for that unit, and you can go ahead and pull on that banner and pick up some of those units. The Strongest Rivals is back with the ability to awaken the Int Metacooler, or Cooler, excuse me, into his final form. He's not super good, but honestly, I haven't looked at him in a very long time. He's just very outdated anyway. So yeah. I guess in a way that kind of allows you to, if you have a bunch of these SR coolers, he drops in this event, I believe, like way later in the event, but it's not worth it because the drop rate is probably the worst drop rate in this entire game. I'm talking like you can go through hundreds of runs and not get a single one, almost as bad as trying to get LR Frieza and Goku from the stages prior to stage 4. Well, stage 1, I guess. So yeah, anyways, that would make physical cooler farmable technically. Number 9, AGL character exclusive summons if you do need those 40% units, or you want to try for Majin Vegeta, and I assume that Mighty Mask will be on that banner as well. It's a very good banner to pull forward. That comes out in a few days. And then right after that, we do have the STR variant with Broly and stuff, and nobody cares about the Turles event. I guess maybe you do if you want to awaken your Int Turles. And there's also no experience. I don't know why they didn't put the experience one in there, because why not? All right, let's go over to Pilaf's Trove. Everyone's favorite little gimmick. Get Rare Grand Kais, the tech variant, Platinum Turtle Shells tech, and the time-limited Extreme Z Dokkan Fest tickets. Excuse me, $24.99. You can only do it 3 times. You get 5 tickets. We'll see what that can get you in just a second. 2 Kais, 2 tech shells, 1 statue, and what's the point of the trade points? 700? Really? Screw off, man. That's like what? Freaking like 2 items? You have 10 days to decide if you're going to get that. So let's go ahead and see the banner. Oh. So, wait. 5 tickets gets you 1 guaranteed SSR pull. It doesn't even say featured SSR. Are they? I mean, I know that these are the only SSRs on here. On the Scouter, excuse me, but there's still every other SSR. I don't think that's worth it. Even if it's featured, I don't think that's worth it. But see, the thing is, if you're planning on pulling on this banner anyway, you might as well go get those. If you're like a paying player, that is, and you're planning on going on that banner, you might as well go get those, because in that scenario, it's better. But if you just want to come and, you know, decide between these two as a free-to-play player, I'm going to tell you, you'd probably be better off pulling on this banner. In fact, you definitely are, because Frieza, it's 20,000 times easier to beat the event with Frieza than it is with Broly. No matter if you have Goku Black and, you know, LR Goku Black, TUR and his LR variants and stuff like that, no matter what you have, it'll be easier, because Frieza's Resurrected Warrior category is the category for the new Extreme Z Battle event. So if you have that unit, and you can take a friend, it doesn't matter what the units are on the team, you will breeze through the event for Goku. So just to kind of recap again, if you're a free player and you're debating between these two, and you know, you're like, oh, well, I care about the Goku, I have the Goku, definitely pull here. If you don't have the Goku and you really want to get the Goku, this is a really good chance. In fact, this is probably one of the best chances to get him, although I don't know when the next time they'll give a Redstone is, but you can wait for that, and they will bring back the Extreme Z Battle event, because it's coming back to JP pretty soon. I mean, it's been about 3 months or so since it came to JP, so like, I mean, I guess it makes sense. But to reiterate, they do come back if you don't complete them all the way through on their first time, which is a godsend for me, because I didn't actually complete this event my first time through on JP as well. Otherwise, if you're a free player and you don't even want to participate in the Extreme Z Battle, you don't care about the Resurrected Warriors because you can't make a team, you don't care about any of the other units for the most part, then of course skip these. And then there's also the element to where either if you're a free player or a paying player, if there's like that 1 or 2 units on these banners that you really want, like, you know, Tech Goku or whatever, or even Broly. I know actually this banner was my first chance at actually getting Broly on JP. I actually got my very first one from this banner. So yeah, and this is actually pretty interesting too, because this stuff comes out, that means Bardock is right around the corner. SS3 Bardock is literally right around the corner for Global. He's probably going to be like the next Dokkan Festival, or one of like the next couple, because I do remember that at one point, whenever this was live on JP, it was either directly after or at the same time, but there was just one time where there was just a slew of SS3 banners. It was like Goku and Broly here, and then you scroll down, there's Bardock and whoever else he's featured with on the banner right there, and then you scroll down, and this isn't going to happen on Global. I mean, I don't want to say it isn't, but it's most likely not going to happen. Where they have the Dragon Ball Heroes banner with the SS3 Gohan and Trunks, you know, coming out as well, and all that other stuff. So a lot of banners are live. This banner's live already too, so yeah, I mean, it's a lot to kind of sift through, but you can kind of just avoid it if you want to. Nothing really wrong with that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Extreme Z Battle for the first time through. So for the people that are not familiar with this, this is how this works. You go ahead, you take your team, you beat the event, and each time you fight it, he will come back stronger and stronger. You have to get all the way through floor 30 to be able to awaken the unit. In this case, it's Goku, to his best form, the fully Extreme Z Awakened form, which is a max level of 140, SA level 15 out of 15 if you have the Kais, of course, but it caps out at 15. And then on top of that, stats do increase, etc., etc. So you have to go through all 30 floors, and this is kind of where they're talking about what you want to do. Effective when defending, you take less damage if you bring units. You do not have to bring the entire category. You can actually bring a tech team and you know, funnel in some of the tech units, for example, and you'd be good. Keep in mind that around floor 20, he like kills effectiveness for super types. Like, for example, my super tech team, they stopped doing damage on JP. Like SS4 Goku, or excuse me, Gogeta, and you know, SS3 Goku, the Angel Leader, they just weren't doing anything, and they were getting hit insanely hard. But the extreme tech units do kind of make it through that, and they're not as hindered. But around stage 26, 27, even they start to struggle to where it really became that you needed the category. But maybe on Global they did downscale the difficulty, because this actually was the hardest Extreme Z Battle event among all the ones that JP has gotten thus far. And I'm sorry if you don't like me equating it to JP. It's just that's the easiest way to kind of, you know, point out what the differences is. Extreme Tech type characters, it points out, Extreme Tech type characters can deal increased damage against Super Saiyan 3 as well as reduced damage received from him. Alongside Resurrected Warriors, that category can deal increased damage as well as nullify his damage reduction skill and attack boosting skill, because yes, as you proceed, he will pick up skills such as increased HP, defense, attack, damage reduction, things like that, to where you just have to use certain units. And notice how they don't even mention super tech types. There might be a notice in here somewhere, but in just the event details, they don't say it right there. But yeah, you make your way through. They do also give you Funky Kais throughout the process, and you can get your Goku to SA level 15. He's actually awesome. If you're somebody that's on the fringe, I mean, it's new content. You might as well play it anyway. I'd still play it, even if you don't have the Goku right now. Maybe you'll get him in the future. But either way, he's an awesome unit. Post-Extreme Z Awakening, his leader skill changes, passive changes. You know, he just gets a lot better. I believe he picks up an immense modifier. The Goku is awesome. So anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. Again, recap on the Pilaf's Trove. If you're going to go ahead and spend money on the banners for this event, go ahead and just pick up the Pilaf's Trove. I mean, that's probably the best deal considering the stone prices, etc. Aside from that, I just avoid it entirely unless you really need this Goku, even if you're a free player or whatever. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. Let's hit that like goal of 850 likes. I want you guys to comment down below how this event is going for you guys thus far. I'm going to go ahead and try this out tomorrow, so make sure that you guys do stay tuned. I don't know. We'll play this tomorrow, or we'll play Battlefield 2.0. If you guys are wondering what Battlefield 2.0 is, I do have a video on the channel that went live today. Make sure you check it out. You should see it on your screen actually probably right now somewhere. So have an awesome day, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Take it easy, guys.